Your favorite Somalian freeloader. Hey, thank you for your tax dollar. I'm eating really good. Thank you for taking care of me. I love you, Americans. You've been such a hospitality, not hostility. You show us hospitality. That's good. We appreciate you. Because of your tax dollar, I get to eat 5 times a day. Before.
What's up guys, welcome back to the channel once again. So guys, in today's video is about the Somalia freeloader, because sometimes when you use a social media, just be really careful with what you are talking about, because you never know tomorrow. So this Somalia freeloader, he has been really criticizing the white America, saying that he is enjoying the taxpayer of the US, and not even one video, two video, so many video in TikToks mocking the taxpayers and whatever. So in today's video, after that mockery, this Florida was really deported by the Donald Trump, because we have seen so many mass deportation is happening in United States. Most of the Somalia are being deported. So guys, before I really dive in, let's all watch this video until the end, then I'll come back with the more comment. I'm your host, Team Tasty Reaction, and please remember to give this video a thumbs up.
It was 80 cents. They used to send us back in Africa 80 cents. Now I get this EBT card loaded each month with 4 to 500. The freeloader, your favorite freeloader. I'm enjoying myself, enjoying this food, taking vacation here. I'm in my free house provided for me by Enhan. So I'm enjoying myself. Please do not disturb me. Donald Trump, stop by and come through Cedar building. We will welcome you into our Section 8 housing. Come hang out with us, man. Come on, you and ICE. We will cook for you. We'll take you. You can have your security. Come on, we're not no fucking threat, man. We love this country. These demons, they want us to be incarcerated, go to jail, just because simply we committed a financial fraud. We didn't, it was non-violent crime. Non-violent crime. You know? And we help a lot of people with the money too, Donald Trump. So come sit down with us. We can work it out. If you guys want the money back, is that serious and that deep, come to us, Cedar. We will invite you in our Section 8 housing. Come on. Because we are freeloaders, and we are proud freeloaders. Yes, we are proud. We're the most proud and freeloaders.
Oria hoy. Oria. Hey. Oria. Oria. Oria hoy. Oria to kami atas iska am. Oris kada. Oris iska. They're not real cops. Ka am ku khaylayo. Ori mi hayran had. Iska ka tagadi. Oria.
What's the next letting them in? Why? This is a private property. We live here. Why should you let them in? Okay, that's going to be the biggest demonstration ever against Sherman Associates. I will tell you. I will tell you. Sherman Associates are doing this to us after 30 years of living here.
Freeloader. I get everything for free while you work 50 hours a week. Ha ha, boo boo.
People are in their feelings right now because Trump said that they're thinking about not allowing any more Muslims into the country until we figure out what's going on. And when you see videos like this, it's hard not to agree with him. I believe that people literally get on the internet and say things like this. It's ridiculous. I am backing the president with this. With all of the violence and the things that we're seeing take place in other countries, I think it's wise to pause any immigration regarding Muslims right now.
Trump has now fiercely cracked down on Somalis in Minnesota.
Call 911! Call 911! They're doing kidnapping!
After the massive Somali fraud scheme in Minnesota, Trump has decided to remove the temporary protected status of Somalians in the U.S. And now there is nothing holding his administration back from deporting the people that should not be here. People like these gangbangers and P3DOs. People like the Somalis that are threatening to unalive the mother of the 12-year-old girl that got SA'd by this man. America is tired of being used and abused by people manipulating our system to support the country they left. America is tired of people coming into our country and trying to turn it into the hell they ran away from. Now, the Somali problem is not just in Minnesota. This is a Somali Maine representative talking about using taxpayer money to send back to Somalia. These are Somalians raising a Somali flag in an elementary school in Vermont. This is a Somali running for office in Columbus, Ohio, where Ohio apparently has the second largest Somali population.
I'm an American citizen. All her children are American citizens. She was working over 20 years in this area, especially refugee resettlement. She never had any crime, nothing like that, and which is not fair. You know, that's not America that we know. That's not America that we choose to live.
Hello, everyone. Senator Omar Fateh here. I'm in the Cedar Riverside neighborhood, and I wanted to speak to you about what we've been seeing here in the Twin Cities area, as well as throughout the state of Minnesota. President Trump has the full force of the federal government targeting the Somali community. What we've been seeing is that our neighbors have been detained, at times even American citizens, and families have been torn apart. But I want to let you all know that it does not have to be this way, and that you do have...
I eat good food because of you. Thank you. My watch, you buy for me. I have no green card and I live good. How? You ask yourself. I don't know how. I don't know how this can be possible. Someone with no education, low IQ, have $1,000 watch, drinking high quality premium coffee. Coffee costs $50. Ooh, just coffee. Ooh. So imagine my brother, my American brother, sister. How could this be? How could someone who's low IQ, 55 IQ, live good, get everything for free? How? I know it bothers you inside, eh? I don't care. You sleep good, eh? I don't care, my brother.
This is the freedom. I'm coming to my process immigration. What country are you from? I'm from Western Somali.
Only Americans who's concerned with the Somali business is the ones who have no life. They have a lot of time in their hand. They broke. They don't have no money, no ambition, nothing. They don't even have hobbies. They depressed, they lonely. You know, it's always those type of people who care about situations like this. You know, people who have something going on for their life, right? They're busy in their career, their family, they taking vacation, they're enjoying their life. You know, they're not concerned with the Somalians in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Only people you will see who's worrying about this is not even racist. They just broke. They just don't have anything going on. They're broken spiritually, physically, and financially. That's what it is. They don't have any.
Check this out, y'all. Trump said 88% of them, but it's 89% of them on welfare, receiving some type of government assistance. And with all that scam money that y'all scam taxpayers out of, with luxurious trips, houses, and these luxury vehicles, not one of those vehicles was a work vehicle. No pickup trucks, no work boots, just welfare and scamming welfare. Y'all had nothing but time on your hands, taxpayers taking care of you. And have you noticed when ICE conduct these raids, you're the only group of immigrants that's walking the streets, that's in your cars, never at a work site, never at a construction site, never at a warehouse do you guys get apprehended. It's always walking around or hanging out on street corners. And then on top of that, y'all just terrorizing neighborhoods, a bunch of land pirates. ET phone home. It's time for ET to phone home.
Check this out. Somalian deported back home. Struggle to adjust. I'm going to run this clip.
I don't want to be here no more. I'm so tired of being here. This place. This is where I'm living. I'm so tired of it. It's just like, I want to go back. I don't want to be here no more. I don't cut my hair. I don't shave. I don't do nothing.
I agree with Donald Trump 110%. If you come this country illegally, you deserve to get deported. I'm tired of the racket. I'm tired of the scams, you know. This is ridiculous here. $1 billion in welfare fraud? Yo, pack them up. Deport them. Deport them.
Guys, this 23-year-old journalist just exposed more fraud than any mainstream media outlet ever could. Shirley just went to Minnesota, and what he discovered is rocking the country. And guess what? MSNBC and CNN and those outlets, they're not reporting it. I suggest you go watch the video, but here are the cliff notes. For 30 years, Democrats have kept over 150,000 Somali nationals parked in temporary protected status, all while a Minnesota-based Somali social services laundering machine allegedly stole up to $9 billion worth of federal and state programs. And they funneled huge chunks of that stolen money out in remittances, basically sending suitcases full of cash back to Somalia, and some of that American taxpayer money ended up in the hands of terrorists. Shirley goes to Minnesota to expose how they're laundering the money, and it's insane. With the help of this concerned citizen, they go door to door of child daycares, each daycare receiving a couple $1 million each. And at every single daycare they stopped at, the windows and doors were blacked out, there were no cars parked in the lots, and there was not a child in sight. Yet every year, these centers are receiving over $1 million a pop, and when the owners were confronted, the Somalis shut Nick and his helper down. This is money laundering. They counted 20 million in fraud just in the first couple hours. And then they went to the Somali-run healthcare centers. One center, for instance, had 14 different healthcare companies in one building. In another building, there were 22 different home care providers. So after being escorted out by police for harassing these Somali employees of these made-up companies, Nick noted that the fraud estimate was at $100 million. That's your hard-earned taxpayer dollars being absolutely wasted. The helper says that Tim Walz, the governor of Minnesota, burned through $24 billion federal dollars in 2 years. The state is now in a $6 billion deficit. That's almost entirely because of all the fraud. So just so we're clear, billions of taxpayer dollars are being funneled into Minnesota through federal and state welfare and social programs. Federal dollars just means money taken in by Washington through taxes and then spent back out through federal programs and grants. So it's not just Minnesotans' tax dollars being wasted. All of us pay into that federal pot. So your money, you in Florida or Texas, your money could be sent to a Minnesotan daycare that doesn't exist, and then that money ends up in the hands of Somali scammers so that they can afford luxury cars, homes, and accessories. And the Somali community is so tight-knit that they can keep all of this hush-hush. It's a secret operation that's been going on for 30 years, and people are so afraid of being called racist that they don't speak out. And the governor of Minnesota, Tim Walz, has overseen all of this, and he's guilty of two things: failing to report the misuse of public funds and the misconduct of a public employee. Twin Cities is ground zero for fraud. It is probably worse than anywhere else in the country. So, insane stuff. Great job, Nick. Everyone go follow his channel, share his stuff, help expose this abysmal fraud. Let's get Tim Walz fired and put these criminals behind bars. No more!
Hey, what's up, America? Minneapolis, Minnesota, and widespread immigration fraud with the community from Somalia. Yes, apparently U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services Director Joseph Edlow has revealed widespread immigration fraud among nearly half of the Somali community in Minneapolis. Now, he says this involves forged documents, fake marriages, missing employers, and non-existent businesses that sponsored them, profiting off taxpayer-funded incentives. So basically, in layman's terms, half of the Somali community in Minneapolis, Minnesota got here by fraud. That's according to Immigration and Customs Services here in the United States. And they did things like make fake marriages, forge documents overseas before they got here, fake employers and sponsors, and they got benefits from the federal and state government, including food stamps and housing assistance, all that bullshit. Half the fucking community, not like 12 people from it, half the motherfuckers. And they're estimating there's about 80,000 or so Somalians over in Minneapolis, or more. So that's 40 to 50,000 motherfuckers that just blew past the system using fraud, apparently, according to the Department of Homeland Security and Immigration and Customs Enforcement. You can go check that story out there. Just Google it. Yeah. So, hey, look at that. The fuck are we doing? Time to get some people rolling on back to their homeland, it looks like. Let's get this done quick, fast, and in a hurry. Hey, I wonder if Ilhan Omar would be in Congress if that had been found out years ago. Holy fuck, the fraud is in everything, isn't it? My God, what a fucking shit show.
Another Somalian scam in Minnesota, but this couple got away with $7.2 million. After going to court and being convicted, the judge overturned it. They had a home health care business for 2 years without a physical address, like without a building, but a P.O. box. They overcharged Medicaid, overbilled them, didn't have documentation for the services that they provided. All this was provided in the courtroom, and the judge said, nope, we're going to overturn the decision of the jury. So they got away with $7.2 million. Sarah West, the judge in Minnesota, Democratic judge in Minnesota, and then this is what the husband, I can't click out his first name right, but Youssef, last name. Yeah, crazy. So no accountability. You could go to Minnesota, scam millions of dollars, and you could get away with it. This is easier than robbing a bank. This is easier than robbing a bank, just falsifying a couple of documents, and there you go. You can have millions of dollars in Minnesota.
This is why Black Americans don't like you so much, because y'all have something that Black America have given up. Black America have given their culture away. They didn't sell it, they gave their culture away. Somalians, you have your culture. Your culture is very strong. It's strong. It has a lot of strength, a lot of impact. The way the men are in your community, on how your men are your guardians. You don't have Somalian men on podcasts degrading Somalian women. You have the Somalian father in the Somalian household, as he should be. He's not abandoning his family, denying his children. You don't have Somalian men leaving the mother to be our baby mother.
I'm currently at work right now, and like I was talking to my coworker, and she was like, "Oh, I seen your TikTok on my For You page, and you're trolling Donald Trump." And she said, "I seen a lot of Somalis just trolling the government. How you guys just doing this on this difficult time? Like this is how we are. Us Somalis, we love trolling each other. Like, there's no point of being sad. Like when we were little kids, we used to get trolled by our own parents, right? We troll our own siblings. That's just how we get through a lot of stuff. No matter what's going on in the world, us Somalis are just gonna laugh."
A lot of foreigners are too loosey-goose at the mouth and really don't understand how this country works. Like, you can't go around saying stuff like, I'm gonna take over, this is my country, this is my land, I'm gonna take over, we gonna take over, you can't say that here. You can't say that here. Like this, in Dearborn, where they're talking about death to America, or, you know, people talking about taking over, and anytime you use these types of words, you asking for trouble. You asking for a target on your back, okay? These people obviously have not learned American history, okay? Black folks in America were never even talking about taking over anything. We just wanted our fair share. We just wanted to be left the fuck alone, right? And look what happened to places like Rosewood, Florida, Ocoee, Florida, Seneca Village, which is now Central Park, New York. Okay, look what happened to the most infamous Greenwood, Tulsa, aka the Black Wall Street. Burnt to the ground, bombed to the ground. Okay, folks, these folks, they do not play when you talking about taking over. If they think you trying to take over anything, they come in. And they come in strong. So I don't know, you gotta learn the history of the place that you moved to before you come here, and especially before you open your mouth and start talking shit.
I disagree 100%, and that I think that they should continue to say everything that they want to say when they want to say it. That's number one, because we need to know what's going on. And so when I see Somalis in Minneapolis and people across the United States of America feeling confident, I mean, even back in 2004 or 2024 during the election, we've seen a lot of people that weren't from here that was talking big stuff. And then all of a sudden they have a whole lot to say afterwards, because them and they people, as they were illegal migrants, was being deported back to the place that they came from. The other side of it that I don't agree with is she's trying to equate what happened on Black Wall Street or Tulsa and all of these other places to what is going on with illegal migrants or people that came over here on temporary protective status or asylum seekers and then became dependent on welfare and used it, while at the same time fraud is being perpetuated across the United States of America and money being sent back to where they came from. It's not the same. It's a difference between the transatlantic slave trade, where people didn't ask to be here, and birthright citizenship being granted to them, versus birthright citizenship being granted to people that came over here illegally and had a child and thought that they were supposed to get the same rights. One of the things that I
Hello guys, welcome back. I hope you have watched in that full clip, and please remember to give this video a thumbs up. So this Somalia freeloader, he has been mocking the United States citizen. He has been mocking the whites, the black people, about what? About his lifestyle, because he was saying that he's enjoying the USA money from the taxpayers. And then I normally say that let's all watch our tongues in social media, because you never know tomorrow. So this freeloader has been talking these things for so many years, for so many videos. When you go to TikTok, you'll find not one video, two video, and he's speaking the same thing. And he was caught through the fraud, so he was really in fraud, and that's why he was really deported from United States and being detained in IC agent. So this freeloader, he has been living a very lavish life. he has been enjoying. We have seen how these posting this TikTok coming live and really mocking the United States citizen and all of the black people, and so he's a Somalia. And we have seen how the Somalia are now crying out in United States, being retained by the RC agent from the fraud cases. Some of them, the Trump is saying that they are really not helping the United States. They are not paying the tax, and that's why he's deporting them back to the Somalia. And then we have also seen how the United States coming out and say that these Somalia, they are the one who are really sponsoring those Al-Shabaab in Somalia. So it's just a big story. It's also, we have seen these Somalia, they look like they are the more superior, and we have seen the black folks refuse to help them because they said that they are not blacks, they are not from Africa, they are the Arabs, and they don't have the black color. And now they are crying, they want help from the black people, and the black people are really silent. And also the whites are so harsh to them, because these whites, they are the one who are really calling the white people the racist. They call the whites America, you are racist or whatever. So we have so many clash within those two countries. And then these, or most of them, are living in Minnesota. So this Somalia freeloader was caught through fraud, and that's why he's now detained by the IC agent, and we know that he will being deported from the United States. And also this is a lesson for all of us, or all of you, for who is watching this video. Watch your tongue first. If you speak something, be very sure what you are talking about, because you cannot coming out and tell us that you are living a lavish life, and then you say thank you America for giving me a lavish life, giving us the free taxation, enjoying the taxpayers money. The government will come on you, and it will take just a short time to arrest you, because now the one who's really whatever flowing and is now crying because of what? He was in fraud cases, and that's why he had a lot of money, living a good life in the United States, and so many others are suffering. And you find that the first person that was really laughing about the mass deportation, because Trump started with the black people, he was really targeting black people, and these whites, they didn't expect that these things can happen. It has become like a surprise to them, and it came blacks really crying out, and those Somalia, they didn't come out and stand with the blacks people, because blacks people were deported, most of them of expired visa, some of them were undocumented, some of them were whatever immigrant. So these Somalia, they were the one who are mocking those black people. Then it now has come a time they are pleading for the help from the black people. The black community are now silent, because these things of coming out and helping, these things we must do away with this. We must remain as a black. And also we've seen how the whites also coming out and pleading for the blacks, that blacks were right. It's just like I know that God really loved the black people. I normally say that, and do you know that the first person being created by God is a black people? Here, so he was from Nigeria in West Africa. The first person to be created by God is a black people. This mindset of white people, they just came out during the colonization, but black people, they are the God chosen people, and that's why now they are really crying. So guys, let's interact more in comment section about this video. Do you really support this? If you live, if you have seen anybody like whatever what if Somalia Fred is doing, just advise him or her to leave that kind of nonsense. Thank you so much for watching me. I'm your host, Team Tessie Reaction. Remember to give this video a thumbs up, and all full credit goes to the original creators of this video.